Welcome to a land where European sophistication meets Latin American passion, where the icy breath of towering glaciers coexists with the fiery spirit of tango in the streets. This is Argentina, a nation that dances on the edge of contrast and contradiction. From the crumbling peso to world-class Malbec wines, from the roar of a packed soccer stadium to the stillness of Patagonia's windswept plains, Argentina is not just a country, it's an experience. It's a place where football is sacred, art is defiant, and nature unapologetically wild. In today's journey, we're venturing deep into the heart of this extraordinary nation to uncover the stories, the struggles, and the soul that make Argentina one of the most enchanting and unforgettable places on the planet. Whether you're drawn by its dramatic landscapes or its revolutionary spirit, one thing is certain: Argentina changes everyone who walks its soil. But before we dive in, like this video, and if you're new here, subscribe for more insightful content like this, and leave a comment saying, "I subscribed," so we can welcome you personally. 1. Argentina, a nation of raw emotion and mesmerizing contrasts. Argentina isn't just a country, it's a living, breathing pulse of passion, rhythm, and raw authenticity. It's a place where the aroma of sizzling asado mingles with the sound of fierce political debate, and where centuries-old traditions coexist with modern creativity. Here, sharing bitter mate isn't just a custom, it's a ritual of connection. And when it comes to football, it's not a game, it's a national identity. The eternal debate over Messi versus Maradona isn't just sports talk, it's philosophy. In Argentina, people don't merely exist, they feel, express, and celebrate life in all its colors. 2. A geography that defies imagination. Few places on Earth pack such astonishing natural diversity into a single nation. Argentina spans climates and ecosystems as if designed by the gods of geography. From the lush tropics of the north to the glacier-draped wilderness of the far south, this land stretches across extremes. Picture a country so vast, it could cover the distance from Norway to Greece, yet it's all Argentina. It boasts Aconcagua, the highest peak in the Americas, and Laguna del Carbon, one of the planet's lowest points. One moment you're gazing at the thunderous power of Iguazu Falls, the next you're whispering through the quiet of Patagonia's endless plains. This isn't just scenery, it's a canvas of wonder. The irresistible magnetism of Argentine women. The allure of Argentine women goes far beyond surface beauty. They embody a rare blend of grace, intellect, and fierce independence, shaped by a culture that values both elegance and strength. With the fiery intensity of Italian ancestry and the poise of Spanish heritage, Argentine women captivate not just with charm, but with presence. They are bold, eloquent, fiercely proud of their roots, and often effortlessly stylish. It's no surprise they've turned heads on global stages, not only in beauty pageants, but also in business, politics, and art. In every encounter, there's a magnetic energy that speaks of depth, confidence, and cultural pride. 4. Nature's masterpieces. Landscapes that defy belief. Argentina isn't just a destination, it's a natural symphony, composed of Earth's most dramatic and awe-inspiring elements. Start in the south, where the Perito Moreno Glacier stands like a frozen titan, one of the few glaciers on Earth still advancing, offering surreal blue walls of ice and the thrill of trekking across its creaking surface. Then journey to the northeast, where Iguazu Falls thunders through the jungle, with the force of 275 waterfalls converging into one, crowned by the jaw-dropping Devil's Throat, a spectacle of power that leaves you breathless. In the west, Mendoza beckons with sun-kissed vineyards, world-class Malbecs, and views of the Andes so poetic they seem painted by hand. Farther north, the Quebrada de Humahuaca stuns with technicolor mountains, vibrant ridges of red, gold, and violet that seem too surreal to be real. And in the heart of Buenos Aires, the Teatro Colón rises. An architectural jewel with acoustics so flawless, it's been hailed by Pavarotti and Placido Domingo as one of the world's greatest opera houses. Every corner of Argentina whispers its own legend. Wild, majestic, unforgettable. 5. A carnivore's paradise. Where asado is religion. If your soul stirs at the sound of sizzling meat, you've found your heaven. In Argentina, meat isn't just food, it's identity. With an average consumption of 45 kilograms of beef per person annually, it's clear. This is carnivore country. But the asado is more than a barbecue. It's a sacred ritual of fire, flavor, and fellowship. Ribs, steaks, chorizo, and morcilla, blood sausage, are slow-cooked over glowing embers, kissed with chimichurri, and served with stories, laughter, and the kind of warmth you don't forget. Across the regions, debates over who makes the best empanadas can get as heated as any football match, each fold and filling a point of regional pride. And for dessert? Dulce de leche, caramel's richer, creamier cousin, swirled into gelato or spread thick on pastries, delivering a decadent end to an unforgettable meal. Here, food is never rushed. Meals are moments. And every bite tells a story of culture, community, and unbreakable tradition. 6. Football, the sacred pulse of Argentina. To understand Argentina, you must understand its heartbeat. Football. It's not just a pastime. It's identity, history, and religion rolled into one. From makeshift goals on dirt fields to the roaring crowds of La Bombonera, football is the soul of the streets. The names Maradona and Messi aren't just legends, they're demigods. Maradona's Hand of God is folklore. Messi's World Cup victory in 2022, redemption. The rivalry between Boca Juniors and River Plate isn't just a game, it's war. The Superclásico is one of the most electric, intense spectacles in global sports. And yes, there really is a Church of Maradona, complete with its own commandments and devoted followers. In Buenos Aires, claiming someone else as the GOAT besides Messi? That's brave or foolish. Because here, football isn't played. It's lived. It's worshipped. It's Argentina. 7. A political roller coaster. Turmoil, power, and perseverance. Argentina's political story reads like a gripping drama, full of unexpected twists, high-stakes power struggles, and bold characters who shaped history. Imagine a country where 5 presidents held office in just 12 chaotic days during the 2001 economic crisis. A nation that gave the world Isabel Perón, the first female president in history, and later, Cristina Fernández de Kirchner, whose legacy continues to stir debate and define modern Argentine politics. The political landscape is anything but stable, shifting alliances, polarizing reforms, and a history marked by revolution and resilience. And yet, through every storm, the Argentine people endure. Passionate, politically aware, and unafraid to speak up, they've built a democracy where survival and voice go hand in hand. The economic paradox, rich in resources, poor in stability. On paper, Argentina should be an economic powerhouse, with a GDP over $600 billion, vast natural resources, and an educated population. But the reality, a country in constant financial whiplash. Nearly 50% of its citizens live in poverty, and inflation has skyrocketed past 200% in just 1 year. The Argentine peso has become a symbol of uncertainty, having endured 9 defaults since 1950. And yet somehow, life goes on. With flair. In the face of hardship, Argentines turn to humor, music, art, and protest. They adapt with style and spirit. Because to be Argentine is to embrace the chaos and find joy despite it. 9. LGBTQ+ trailblazer, a beacon of progress in Latin America. Argentina isn't just progressive, it's a pioneer. In 2010, It became the first country in Latin America to legalize same-sex marriage, setting a powerful precedent for the region. In 2012, it passed one of the most advanced gender identity laws in the world, allowing individuals to legally change their gender without medical or judicial approval. By 2021, non-binary identities were officially recognized, making Argentina one of the most inclusive nations globally. It's also home to Latin America's largest pride celebrations, where hundreds of thousands gather in Buenos Aires, wrapped in rainbows and resistance, to celebrate love, visibility, and equality. In a world still struggling with acceptance, Argentina shines as a symbol of progress. 10. Mate, a nation's ritual in a cup. To outsiders, mate may look like just an herbal tea, but in Argentina it's something sacred. Sipped from a gourd with a metal straw, bombilla, and passed around in groups, mate isn't just a beverage, it's a bond. It represents trust, friendship, and community. An unspoken code of connection that brings people together across all walks of life. With the average Argentine drinking over 100 liters of mate a year, it's woven into daily routines and cultural identity. And if someone offers you mate, accepting is a gesture of respect. Declining, well, that's almost a national offense. In Argentina, mate isn't just consumed, it's shared, it's honored, it's home in a cup. 11. Pope Francis, a humble son of Buenos Aires. From the heart of Buenos Aires rose a spiritual leader whose humility would touch the world. Born Jorge Mario Bergoglio, Pope Francis carries the soul of Argentina in his words, grounded, compassionate, and deeply human. He rides the subway, washes the feet of prisoners, and speaks for the poor and forgotten. His journey from the streets of Flores, a modest neighborhood in the capital, to the Vatican throne, is a testament to Argentina's spirit, where faith meets social justice, and greatness is found in simplicity. 12. Time has its own rhythm. Here in Argentina, time dances to its own beat. It's not about rushing, it's about savoring. Dinner at 10 p.m., midnight, totally normal. Long lunches that drift into siestas? Absolutely. Appointments might start late, but conversations flow deep. This relaxed, flexible relationship with time isn't laziness. It's philosophy. Life here isn't measured in minutes. It's felt through moments. Because in Argentina, the clock doesn't rule people. People rule the clock. 13. Buenos Aires, the Paris of the South, with fire in its veins. Step into Buenos Aires, and you'll feel the soul of Europe with a Latin American pulse. Grand boulevards, Art Nouveau architecture, and old-world cafes make it feel like Paris. But the energy? Pure Argentina. From the upscale charm of Recoleta, with its marble mansions and historic cemeteries, to the vivid, graffiti-covered alleys of La Boca, every barrio tells a different tale. And the way porteños, locals, speak, a melodic Spanish laced with Italian rhythm and flair, reflects the immigrant roots that gave the city its flavor. It's elegant, chaotic, romantic, and alive. Buenos Aires is not just a city, it's a feeling. 14. Tango, Argentina's soul in motion. Born in the smoky bars and rough port neighborhoods of Buenos Aires, tango is far more than just a dance. It's the poetry of the Argentine soul. With every slow, deliberate step and every sharp pivot, tango tells stories of love, heartbreak, longing, and resilience. It's found in city plazas, late-night milongas, and international festivals. It's danced by the young and old alike, eyes closed, hearts open. Tango is emotion made visible, a beautiful, aching reminder that Argentina feels deeply and expresses even deeper. 15. Celebrations like no other, festivals that ignite the senses. In Argentina, celebrations aren't just events, they're explosions of flavor, rhythm, and soul. Take the National Garlic Festival. Yes, garlic, where tens of thousands gather to honor this humble bulb with food, parades, and dancing until sunrise. Or experience the Carnival of Gualeguaychú, a kaleidoscope of sequins, samba, and spectacle that rivals Rio itself, lighting up the streets with joy and irresistible beats. And in Mendoza, the Grape Harvest Festival is a wine-soaked dream, where queens in glittering gowns, grape-stomping contests, and dazzling fireworks fill the air with celebration. These festivals aren't just about tradition, they're about identity, loud, proud, and unforgettably alive. In Argentina, every celebration is a declaration of who they are, where they've come from, and how fiercely they love life. Argentina, a country that stays with you. Argentina isn't perfect, and it doesn't try to be. It's a land of sharp contrasts and deeper connections, of soaring beauty and stubborn resilience, of laughter in the face of crisis and poetry in the chaos. Whether you're drawn by the landscapes, the flavors, the music, or the people, one thing is certain: Argentina doesn't just welcome you, it transforms you. Here, every street hums with history, every shared mate carries trust, and every conversation crackles with passion and pride. This isn't just travel, this is soul contact. So, why do people fall in love with Argentina? Because once it touches your heart, it never lets go. Like, share, and subscribe for more global deep dives into the cultures, stories, and surprises that shape our world.